Do you want to know one of the main reasons why I decided to retire? This might actually shock you. My name is Kyle Wilson, Kyle C. Wilson. I've even been called the Angry Soccer Guy. I have worked with children as young as 2 years old, all the way to professional players over my current 10-year youth soccer career. And the professional players that I've worked with are Louis Nani from Manchester United, Benji Michel, Dom Dwyer, Teshuak Adeli, Ruan Tixela, Santiago Patino, and many others that have played the game at the MLS level and higher. And I've even trained the generational talent, Kawan Bazil, who is arguably the biggest talent coming out of Brazilian football right now, which gives me a lot of knowledge and information to share with people, and that's what I'm doing here. And it's the fact that I heard and saw a club charge for tryout. They charged a $25 fee for players to try out for their program. And they said that this fee goes to your dues. Now, what happens if they don't make the team? Well, they don't make that specific team, or they decide to not accept the offer. That's money lost from their account. But if they made the team and they decided to join that team, then they would get that paid towards your dues, which, okay, fine. But if they don't make the team or they decide not to accept and you don't return the money, like, you're doing tryout. Like, what does a typical tryout look like? Let's be honest with most people. Most organizations that do a tryout, it's glorified scrimmages where the coach standing on the sideline with a phone in his hand taking notes or a clipboard in his hand taking notes where all the kids are wearing numbers. And this isn't me to bash the system. Like, the system is what it is. But it's to bring awareness to a greater issue. If you're charging 25, 10, 15, 30, 100, whatever for tryouts, does that reflect to you guys what's in the best interest of children? Because for me, it doesn't. And probably the scarier thing about this whole thing was that this club, they had thousands of kids at tryouts. Thousands. And they're charging $25 a kid. Like, you can do the math. I don't got to tell you what the numbers is. Let's say it's 1,000 kids being charged $25. Do the math. Again, a huge motivating reason why I decided to step out of the system, because I still believe that everybody can, based on the model, because it's pay to play, can make money from pay to play. But when you're doing things like that, like, that's just stuff I don't agree with. I don't think that's the right thing to do. Now, if you would say, okay, we're going to charge you $25, it goes towards your fees. However, if you don't make it or you decide not to come, we'll refund you the money. Okay, like, you might be able to sell that to me. You might. But, and the reason why I say you might be able to sell that to me is because what I've noticed is people want to have a vested interest in paying for something, especially in this country. Like, they want to be invested into whatever they're getting into, and that would be through payment. So because of that, I could understand how you might be able to sell the idea to me that, hey, we're going to set it this way. We charge $25 for tryouts. They make the team and they accept the offer. They get the money back. If they don't accept the offer or they don't make the team, I'm sorry, it goes towards their dues. If they don't make the team or they decide not to accept, then, hey, we give them the money back. Like, it's just like proper etiquette. But that to me is, again, a systematic issue of the marketplace, because that tells me that this club is not looking to bring new value to the marketplace. They're like, hey, let's just maximize revenue. Let's maximize. Again, I don't blame them. It's a business. But we're all in business for a simple reason, and that's for kids. Now, the other side of the coin would be is that if parents are willing to pay, who's at fault? Again, don't blame the club. But it's to bring awareness really to parents, because you're the ones that are paying for a product or service. If you don't like it, don't do it. Don't go there. Just go somewhere else. And you might ask where to go. Well, in my area, there's 75 clubs. You can find plenty if you want to go the club route. Like, that's totally up to you, and that's your choice. But to sit here and say that there's not options, that's something I don't agree with. And then, like, the other side of that coin could be, hey, why don't you just take ownership and you decide to be the coach of a team, right? You don't have to pay to play. You could be the coach of your son or daughter's team. Oh, well, you don't want to do that because you have the skills. Get the skills. That's the double-edged sword of this whole conversation.